What's up, douches? I haven't been able to win a game that I want to post. I've won a few games, but not ones that I want to post on StarCraft 2, which is all good. I told you this was going to happen. Now that I have guaranteed work, the other jobs are starting to come in, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to honor all my contracts and all that bullshit. That's the best way to have a good business name and all that bullshit. Or if all things go well, I'll be able to work two, possibly three. I make like no bullshit, $450,000 give or take on a W-2. Doing that as long as I can find a way to have them not conflict and all that bullshit. Um, Shadow sprints and all that bullshit. Disclose everything I have to disclose. But uh, I'm sick and tired of playing all this bullshit. Like, I don't think Stephanie's ever going to be. I can never take her serious because in the very beginning, she was like demanding I not work so much so I could like have time to deal with her bullshit. And that was like because her and her stupid friends wanted to steal my crypto ideas for some stupid bullshit conferences because they're all a bunch of losers. And I told her, if you have anything to do with these douches that don't want to have anything to do with you. She assured me she didn't, but that was a lie because I met her at one of those parties. I can't even begin to go into all that bullshit. Anyways, I am going to be totally happy just making a bunch of money on W-2s. That way I have a whole bunch of legit money that can be traced legally to an income source. That way I don't have to worry about the Fed seizing my assets. So that way I can go crypto arbing and all that bullshit and start offloading the fucking various crypto I have in my portfolios that I don't feel like holding onto for 20 more years and all that bullshit. And to be totally honest, I had a dream last night of Asiana Air bitch. She was really cute and she was really Asian and all that bullshit. People were talking about how in the future they're trying to combine races into like a super smart race of the smart European people and like the smart Asian people. And if you're like just like a athletic but kind of stupid American, then you can be good if you like, one of the brown bitches or some bullshit like that. And if you're like totally retarded, then they're gonna have you be like push the buttons and all that. That's like third world bullshit. And I don't give a fuck at all about that bullshit because in my dream they were like teaching all that in a class and I was like, I don't care. That Asiana Air bitch looks pretty hot. Because back when I gave a fuck and all my seeds got planted, I wanted to be able to smoke and not be bothered and bang Asian bitches because I thought they were the hottest. All the medicine turned out to be poison, and smoking natural herb turned out to be the best. Everyone said if I do nothing but play video games, I won't amount to anything. All that shit became like networking and DHCP. Have you ever tried to run a 40-person raid in World of Warcraft with like a was it 32 MPS 5 or 2.5 megabyte upload speed? Shit, I remember one time we were running Karzan and we had to do that one where like that dragon that emits like the poison cloud, and I was like spamming spacebar and attack, and I wasn't even in bear form. I was druid doing DPS. I was the off tank because some bosses in Karazhan you needed two tanks, but this one I would just switch to my DPS gear and go cat form and like and I was like jumping, I was spamming jump as I was like attacking, and I remember I was at 1 HP, and it was like I would jump the poison cloud, land in the poison cloud. The boss, I was the only one left alive. The boss said, "Miss, dodge, miss, parry, or whatever, dodge, miss." Then it died. And I was like, holy shit. And they were like, that's exactly why you put on your DPS gear. You have that extra dodge and that extra evade. And I was like, whatever. Oh, it was so rad. And then because I'm not sure if they changed it or not, but back then Druids only had the one uh resurrect, revive, rebirth, the battle res, but I couldn't pop out of cat form because I would die. So they were like, nobody move, nobody move. All right, all right, very carefully. All right, nope, nope, nope. First, use your resurrection on that one, and then you do that. It was fucking crazy. Yeah, no, you want to learn about networking? Set one of those things up. Seriously. Like I got to know Bike, Piffy, the undead priest who no, she was an undead warlock, and she had some kind of like buff where she would like heal herself. I guess she was like draining life. Me and her would pair up all the time and go on like hunts and duels and shit like that. And I would be like healing myself and she would be like draining life. It was pretty awesome. But I found out like we started talking, dude, she almost ran away with me. Like no bullshit. She was like, if I leave my family, could I come live with you? And I was like, if you want to, but I live in like an apartment in Charlottesville with like three other people, and we kind of hate each other and just play World of Warcraft all day. And she was like, I live with my family in New York City, and we hate each other and yell at each other all day long and just play World of Warcraft all day. And I was like, yeah, I can't really offer you much better. But no, we got talking because she needed help setting up her Ventrilo. You learned a lot. You learn a lot playing video games, a whole lot. But what was I babbling about? Yeah, look, you don't understand. Like I don't. The whole appeal of Stephanie was that she didn't have social media. I don't care if Stephanie likes that did picture and all that bullshit. I don't give a shit. I just don't need a smut actress. I needed a cute little Asian bitch in 2018, but she was too busy for that bullshit. So why don't her and her dad go pimp her out some more, and maybe she can do some more babyface bullshit. But you literally ran out of people to steal from, and like you were so retarded. You like literally tried to like if you would have pulled this bullshit any other time, I could have just ignored it. I was in the middle of some bullshit where I had to go along with it. It's so stupid. It's just so stupid. I just cannot wait to have paychecks coming in legitimately so I can legitimately go to the bank and put a bunch of money in crypto, legitimately have that crypto go up, legitimately cash it all out, and then legitimately go on vacations and all that bullshit. Look, Korea's awesome. Korea seems cool. I would love to visit Korea all the time and do kimchi premium. That does not have to in any way, shape, or form involve Stephanie at all. I mean, that doesn't have to. All right, it doesn't have to. Stephanie's an American. She's just hiding in Korea. All right, I'm not gonna be in Korea all the time. I would like to go to Singapore and check out all the Asian bitches in Singapore who already speak English. That seems like the thing to do. And you know what? Who cares? I'll just keep on still working. You know what I should do? I made $100 in Forex. I should just get another certification, even if I whatever. I should just like get the CISP and just go for the CASP and go for the OSCP and just get them. And then I probably could digital nomad a fuck ton easier. All this stupid bullshit, such a waste of fucking time. The most annoying thing is they're all broke. Like all this bullshit, and they don't even make any money. Like everyone, watch my new thingy. I work it all the time, promoting all the time, and they make no money. Like you make more money just like getting a certification in cyber and getting a regular job. You'll make twice as much as them. I'm not even joking. All right, peace out.